No, don't worry, you're not being interrogated. Anyways, so, I suppose this is the proper first meeting of the Brotherhood of Dusk. Go on then. What was the issue at hand? Repeat one more time.
Well, Otir seems to want to kill Pavton or Void, so Otir has to meet his
Yes.
mercenaries.
Spades, Pavton, yeah.
Pavton.
Pavton, nice.
Is there
Yep.
something about
Pavton,
Pavton that I
apathy.
don't know about?
Yep, there is something about Pavton you don't know about. Have you noticed when speaking to them that something's a little off?
I mean, I've only spoken to them literally once.
Pavton and Ayote are the same person. She is using an alt account with a voice changer.
So she was stroking my ego, that's what it was. And she was like, oh, Apathy, I've heard so much about you. Void has spoken he's spoken so highly of you.
Sadly.
Yep.
So, her wanting to kill Pafton is an empty threat. And I feel like the only way she would... I don't know. Maybe this is just me. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for her to say that. Because what sort of reaction is she sort of, I suppose, expecting? Why would you care about Void or Pafton? And so I feel like, especially with the fact that she wants to kill Pafton, her own alt account, I feel like she might be panicking. Might just be me when I say that, but I don't think she necessarily knows what her next move is going to be.
Yeah, I think she's looking for revenge, but she doesn't know what to do.
So long as she doesn't catch you at 4 a.m. Crubs. You know, I mean, you
I was nuked, dude.
Fine.
I was nuked.
I know
was
you were
nuked.
You dipstick. Don't be running around in random holes in the ground at 4 a.m.
Hey, we were just vibing.
Point is...
What, into holes in the ground at 4 a.m.?
Okay, right. Poor choice of words. Jesus, don't fucking die. Not at the meeting table. Save it for...
Okay, sorry.
Save it for afterwards.
Yeah, yep. We'll do.
The point is... Again, I'm going to bring this up. I don't know what Ayote wants you to... I don't know how Ayote wants you to react. Even if it were just Void, I don't see why you should give a shit, right? And even if she were to do that, she'd be making an enemy out of the mercs.
Which would be kind of stupid.
Not to mention that Void already thinks that Florida blew up the merc floating base. So maybe you should egg her on.
Encourage it.
And just tell her to fucking kill Void. Because I'm sure... Or Pafton for that matter. I'm sure she could kill Pafton, right? Because it would... I mean... It wouldn't, like... detrimentally impact either of them because they're the same fucking person. But if she were to do it, she would just start a war between the Moldy Nuggets and the mercenaries, which for us is perfect because the more wars are happening on the server, the better. The more distractions, the better. But for her, it would... I mean, I don't know. So I'm not too sure what to make of this entire thing, apart from the fact that Ayote seems to be throwing shit at the wall and quite literally seeing if it sticks. Might just be me, though.
Oh, yeah, no, Otir's losing their shit.
Yeah, she's...
said,
like Cryptid said very well, she wants revenge, but doesn't know how to approach it. Because she's trying to find our base, but I think she's given up by now. I think Florida's given up by now as well. I've been talking to a lot of people, and the only person who might know where it is, apart from Spades, who is Jay, who told Spades where it was, told me that he's forgotten where he, that bullshit. But I still made a deal with him saying that, if anything, I can pay you off to throw them off. Yeah. If you happen to magically remember where it is.
Look, Otir said to me, would be a shame if I were to kill Pavton or Void, whatever. I said, it sure would be, wouldn't it? And then they replied with, do you know? And I just ignored it and went on. Go on, Otir, take center stage, kill Void.
Are we waiting for a reply now?
Then she backtracked. She said, I def could. But then again, I don't want to make any more enemies.
Oh, damn. That's crazy. That's crazy, Otir. What a shocker. Why are you threatening then? I don't understand it. Yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But hey, that's just me. Yeah, Ayote, I feel like Ayote is losing the plot. She was all like, oh, she was talking to me today. I managed to piss her off enough through Discord to get her to log onto the server. And she was around spawn down for a little bit. She was like, Gur, I'm going to find your base. I was like, okay, cool. And then I was about to kill her. She teleported back and then logged off. So she's been a bit, She's been a bit, hands in her hair, sort of deal. Doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Wants to find the base because that's the only form of revenge, but can't.
Could do with a little bit more. Wouldn't hurt to get more deep slate out, right, Cryptid? Around this place. Yeah.
I don't think Cryptid is here anymore.
No, they're nodding. They're nodding.
Okay, fair enough.
Then we continue, Krubs.
Oh, you're on my head. Wow.
Oh yeah, Cryptid is on your
Could have
head.
let me know.
Yes, so Aota, for the most part, doesn't know what's going on. I think Florida, I mean, you already saw Apathy, Florida blowing up the old Brotherhood base, As you put it so well, go on.
They're literally using it as like a stress or anxiety punching bag, bro.
Yeah, literally. Unironically, it's hilarious.
It's like, grr, I can't find them.
Yeah,
Let's pummel this base.
Yeah, literally, pummel their base that they haven't used for, like, what feels like 4 months.
It's literally like having a fit. A child having
Yeah, Yeah, I know. And to Florida, again, I mean, not to trash on him, but he's easily ticked off, and, well, if not for the fact that he managed to grab his stuff today from the obsidian cage, he would have just lost his stuff to Dark. Because we just, egged him on. Whatever. I think the two of them, not a massive threat. They would be if Iota finds the base, but I feel like she's losing her mind, and I don't think she's going to be sticking to that route very long. And even if she is, she probably won't have much luck. So she's trying to throw in curveballs and shit like that. Trying to do whatever, I suppose. I don't even know what she's trying to do.
Losing it, man.
Yeah, she's losing it a tad bit. That's that. Anything else to discuss?
Well, I mean, how about the level of success we achieved on our little, outing?
Oh yes, that was a lot of success. There was a tiny bit, just a very tiny drawback yesterday with my untimely death, getting absolutely fucking nuked in the deep dark. But I've technically got all my stuff back, and the moldy nuggets is no more. It has been turned into Fallout.
Ceased to exist.
Literally ceased to exist, wiped off the fucking map. So I don't think they'll be causing us any more problems. Not to mention,
gum off the sole of a shoe.
Literally. Not to mention, everyone was there. It was a big spectacle. Everyone is very much aware that if they so much as touch the Brotherhood, they're gonna come back in a few hours and then blow their base to smithereens. Which is the right message we want to get across. So perhaps me dying was a little gift in disguise.
Perhaps. I'm glad I came up with the idea.
Yeah, true. Hats off to you.
Appreciate it.
Got anything to say, Spades?
No, not really.
How about people asking you where our base is, Spades?
Well, I keep telling them the same thing. I have no idea. You're not telling me shit.
Keep it up. I'm thinking about... Well, go on, Krubs.
No, I was just going to say that, well, I suppose, whilst we're here, we might as well discuss where Spades stands in terms of the whole, what side am I on sort of thing. I'm gonna say this now, unless you want to say anything first, Apathy.
Well, no, I was just gonna add on to that, but go on.
From now on, no Minecraft VC groups with us three. If we want to talk, we get into a Discord VC. End of. Because people can see the Minecraft group chat. Second of all, anything going forwards now, Spades, the narrative is that the real side you're on is on the badgers.
Mm-hmm.
And that you being here with us, well, first of all, you've never at our base, all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
But you being here with us is just you gathering intel for the moldy badgers. Sorry, dude, 3 hours of sleep.
That is the alliance, but
badgers. Yeah. For the badgers. That is what you're here doing. You're playing us as fools.
Mm-hmm.
That's the story you're going to present to Schreuber, and that's the story you're going to present to Iota if they ever deepen the question. And we are none the wiser, right? We're just, all that
getting
bullshit.
used to the free labor, I suppose, is what you argue with. Yeah.
So it's the right blend between, enough trust for them, but also, not enough to leak our base.
Yep.
Another thing, in the future, I was thinking, and this is a very brief idea, we could, I suppose, have little, smaller plans drawn out with the Brotherhood, where perhaps Spades sort of... We tell Spades, like, these plans are actually going to happen, and she tells the badgers, and it does actually happen in the way that she said it would. And then sometime down the line, we can just...
trust.
Precisely. We can just have Spades tell them the wrong thing, and they just get led into a trap. You know, 2 truths, 1 lie, that sort of thing. We could do that in the future if we ever wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And then the
Wait,
police
who's...
as well. What about those? Are you good?
Police, yes. Abby, do you want to discuss the thing we did recently of the police, or do you think that should stay between us?
We could. I mean,
I'm not particularly fussed. I don't think it would matter either way.
Neither am I. No.
Okay. So basically, we have made a contract with the head of the police, Midnight Zone, where...
Mm-hmm. I know.
yeah, okay, you know. Did I already tell you? I think I did.
No, I heard. And Amy
who?
also has a loose mouth.
Oh, wonderful. That's great. Great to hear. Amy is Midnight Zone, right?
How reassuring.
How reassuring. Well, we're gonna have to go up to, you know, have a nice little discussion with them sometime soon.
Silence.
Are they still on? They are not still on. Well, they'll be on
We
soon
can
enough.
silence them another time.
Who else knows?
I don't know.
Or are they just talking to you
Who were they
one-on-one?
talking to?
Yeah, we were talking earlier.
Okay. Okie dokie, that's... Yeah, okay, could be worse. We will go pay them a visit very shortly.
I guess if you start talking about a conversation someone thought was private, they start slipping.
Say that again, sorry?
If you start talking about a conversation where the other person thought it was private, they start slipping in their words.
I'm so sorry. I think it's my sleep deprivation. I have no idea what that sentence means.
What
Okay.
Spade means is that Spade approached Midnight is that they already knew. Then Midnight just opened their mouth.
Oh, that one. Gotcha.
You know.
Because I heard the first half of the talk.
Well, yeah, that is true. Well, fair enough. Yeah, you know for the most part then. Abity, you already obviously know. Technically speaking, we are in control of the police force. And, well... in theory...
Like clowns.
In theory, nobody's meant to know. And your job, as well as my job, is that it stays that way. If Midnight ever talks about it, if Midnight ever starts talking about it, shut them up. And bury it into their skull that this is the case. From the little bits I've interacted with Midnight, they have played along very well, because part of the contract was that the police force would technically be against the Brotherhood of Dusk, as to make sure that the public does not realize that we are partnered. To avoid backlash. So, from what I've seen and from what from what I've seen and from what I've talked to, they are playing the part of going against the Brotherhood of Dusk very well. And it's a sort of wink wink nudge nudge acting sort of gig where everyone else is none the wiser. And I hope it stays that way, because that's how it's meant to stay.
No, I guess she was also just confused because, like, the first question she asked me at the bombing basically was, on what side are you on, Spade?
Yeah, so maybe you were a bit of a, well, you know, how do I put this?
Bit of a Brotherhood player.
Yep. So maybe they were more inclined to open their mouth to you. Who fucking knows? We're gonna make sure that they don't open their mouth to anyone else moving forwards. Also, this is a very brief idea that just came to my mind, but we could also have Spade technically later down the line betray the Brotherhood, right? As a big, like, sort of spectacle thing. You know, and then Spade is 100% on the Badger side, right? Wink, wink. And then all association with us just sort of fizzles away.
Yeah, I'd be down.
And then we have a pretty fucking good informant in the Badgers, as well as just about everyone else, everywhere else on the server, because Spades loves making friends.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen it, Apathy.
I have.
I've certainly seen it as well.
You might want to be careful about using Spade Woman or do something else quicker.
Say that again. Your mic started cutting out.
Cut out, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Shrew is already very suspicious of Spades, wanting to kick them out.
Oh, I figured.
You
I
may
figured
want
as
to
much.
act. Yeah.
No, yeah, I know. I figured as much.
They want to make a big spectacle of it as well, so.
That's fair enough. If
Kicking Spades out the badges.
If that happens, and I'm getting a bit of Dust Till Dawn flashback here when Casper was kicked out of Demise's team and they had to join onto us. Yeah, no. If push comes to shove, we are opportunists. We'll take the opportunity as it may. If they kick Spades out, we could just drive the narrative. Well, Spades had literally nowhere else to go, and then you can officially join us.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's it's like, have I heard of you? No, I've already talked about game theory. It's literally just game theory. Look at the outcomes. See which ones are going to occur, and then see which ones are going to occur, and then take the most beneficial, not most beneficial outcome, but the most beneficial perspective through each situation to make sure you always win. That's what we're doing here. If this happens, for example, if Spades stays in the badges, we have a very good informant. If Spades leaves the badges, we have another teammate. It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, sounds pretty solid to me.
Where's everybody? Oh, don't worry. Let me just draw my chords real quick. So that's that. Anything else? Otherwise, I think the meeting's done. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Unless I don't think there's any more pressing matters.
Should be good. Cryptid. I'm sure the police force wouldn't mind if you did them a big favor and actually built them a police station, you know what I mean?
Amy's working on it.
I'll get their unit. Are you sure? Do you have faith in that individual?
Amy's builds do actually look a lot nicer than Joe's builds, I can tell you that.
Okay, good.
But I won't hesitate to actually pretty it up time if I don't like the aesthetic of it.
I gotta get them some uniforms too, but like for Evanar and stuff too, so.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where I stand with the police force. I joined because I found it funny.
I don't think I'll make you wear a uniform, don't worry.
Okay.
Well, I suppose it's meeting adjourned.
Yep.
Okay, what's next? Who's next?
And cut.